Hi, I'm Greg McQuaid. Here are the top stories that we're following for you today from the CBS 6 newsroom. A memorial is growing in Shockoe Bottom for Adam Turk, the actor who was shot and killed last week. Flowers, photos, chalk for messages, and a Superman cape are placed at the memorial site. Last Saturday, 19-year-old Destin Grady was in a confrontation with a woman he knew near the 2000 block of East Gray Street. As Turk was passing while walking his dog, he attempted to intervene and help the woman. Grady then pulled a gun from his backpack, shot Turk, and then himself. Turk was known for being, quote, a gifted actor, passionate activist, and beloved member of our community. We learned Friday that the Boar's Head Deli meat plant in Jarrett, which shut down earlier this year, is going to be reopening. The plant closed in September when U.S. Agricultural Department officials suspended operations following a deadly food poisoning outbreak. USDA officials say this week they thoroughly reviewed the plant, and as of July 18th, the forced suspension has been lifted. The company says the plant will open sometime in the coming months. Hello, Mike Stone.
Hello, Greg. So far this month, every single day has had a high temperature below normal, and will continue that trend today and tomorrow before it starts warming up for the upcoming week. It's going to turn hotter and more muggy. Rainfall-wise, so far this month, we're running about 0.8 of an inch below normal. Fairly comfortable levels of humidity considering it is August. It'll be just a tiny bit humid, but it'll turn increasingly more humid Monday, and that'll be kind of muggy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This will be the same time. We have some temps in the 90s, so the feels like temp will start to crack 100 later this week, but not today. Upper 70s to around 80 right up near the coast, low 80s elsewhere. And tonight, another cool night. In fact, some areas will be a little bit cooler tonight than they were last night. Some mid 50s north and west, upper 50s and low 60s across the metro, and a few degrees warmer near the coast. For Sunday, low and mid 80s, and not quite as cool Sunday night and a Monday morning. We'll still have low and mid 60s though. And then Monday afternoon, low to mid to upper 80s across the region. We'll get closer to 90 on Tuesday, and then we'll get into the low 90s as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not much going on this weekend. For the upcoming week, we could have a few isolated storms Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The best chance of that is going to be across southern Virginia, closer to the North Carolina line. And then the chance of rain goes up a little bit towards the end of the week, Thursday into Friday. But the main thing you're going to notice will be a change in temperature and humidity, because it's going to feel increasingly hot and more muggy as the week goes on. We'll have highs in the low 90s, overnight lows in the 60s and 70s, and feels like temps breaking 100 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.